Hi everyone, welcome. You may be wondering why there's a huge green thing in my screen. Well, I'm just gonna clean my ears real quick before I start showing myself on camera, because right now I just have to clean my ears. I don't wanna, I don't wanna be seen doing that. It's a little bit embarrassing. And I'm getting ready to go to Michael's because it's lowest price of the season right now. And as a business owner, like even if my financial situation is not the best, it's more worth it for me to buy these yarns now than it would be buying it full price and to restock some of the things I need while they're not full price. Because the yarn I mostly use is 20% off, 25% off, something like that right now. And it rarely goes that low. It goes sometimes, but yeah, I try to buy it as much as possible when it's not full price because that's easier on the wallet. And I'm trying to go in person because I don't want to get all the shipping fees, and like that would be like a good 13 to $14, maybe 15, even depending on how much I order. Plus, because shipping inside of Canada is very expensive, and the way they justify that is they say Canada is very low density population, so they justify the price range for that. But even if you order something, like let's say in the same city, the shipping is still gonna be out of this world high. And I'm also gonna be packing orders. I have quite a bunch of them right now, so I'm just gonna be doing a few of them today, and I have time to just drop them off at the mailbox. They're not gonna be picked up right away because they changed the pickup time. But the smallest ones I can just drop off there. I don't need to go to the office, the post office. But at least I can get some of them out because I know a lot of people have been waiting. I have like a little peep bunny for my friend that I want to get out of there, and I want to get Spoon's order out as well. I have a lovely little envelope from Amazon, and by the way, I just put my links in the description. But if you want to support my Etsy shop, I make a lot of cute plushies, a lot of scary plushies mostly because that's more what I'm geared towards. LGBTQ plus stuff, cute stuff, witchy stuff, things like that. I also have a variety of shawls in my Etsy, and I highly recommend you check them out if you like shawls. Because I'm making a new one right now because I'm doing a cow, and it's going great. I've already finished one of the cakes out of two, and then after that, the border is gonna be very straightforward. I'm gonna show you as soon as I finish cleaning my ears. But but yeah, and if you wanna support me paying my bills, and you want to help out with that necessities, bills, rent, because I'm a disabled artist and I struggle right now. I don't have a super high income with my crochet stuff and whatever. If you want to help out with that, my Ko-fi is down there, and on my Ko-fi there is a fundraiser to help with bills. But there's also a bunch of my patterns. I have a few crochet patterns, and I have a few cross stitch patterns as well. So if you want to check that out, someone bought my night flight in the garden recently. I'm happy. That's my most popular pattern so far. I've had a few people make it and advertise it on their accounts. And every time that happens, like I share you guys whenever you tag me in your stuff. I always share it to my story because I'm always super thankful and super happy to see your wonderful creations. But yeah, I might do other bats with like different positions, postures, flowers, because that one has roses and vines, sort of, and it's really cute. But I almost kind of want to make some other ones. If you click on my Ko-fi, you will see the bat The pattern is there for like $3. But yeah, if you want to help out with the necessities, I would really appreciate that. Because right now, the way I have my things divided is like I have a certain amount of money that I keep towards my business. When you have a business, you have to do that. You have a certain percentage of your income that goes towards that you reinvest basically. But the portion that is for my own finances, my own living expenses, that is a bit low. I'm gonna say. And like I have to buy those things I'm going at Michael's for because I need them for orders and I need them for stocking up my shop to ensure I still get a stream of frequent shoppers and whatnot. Because right now my stock is quite low. I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot of items that are on made to order, and I need to get a stock rolling because my orders take longer and whatever. So I do need to get stocked up on a few items. I'm thinking a little bit more neon yarns because right now I have maybe a skein of each. And I still need that fuchsia. I want that fuchsia because I want to make a zombie cat with it. Because right now I have all the other colors I wanted to make it in, and I even have white for it. But I don't have the fuchsia. And so yeah, I would buy probably one more skein of green, orange, maybe. Let's see. I think my purple is yeah, my purple has been used a bit, so I think I could get away with getting one more. Like my green is well used. My green is like it's about half the skein. So my yellow is pretty much full. I've used it a tiny bit to complete one of my plushies, but it's mostly full, so maybe not that. And a few other colors that I'm completely out of. Right now, I don't have too much brown. I have a brown that I used for my Easter basket, my little chocolate bunny, my little zombie bunny. But the thing with that is this was thinner yarn. Like that's definitely worsted, but it's like thinner and like weaker. It's old yarn that I got at a thrift shop years ago, and it's I don't have that much left of it, so probably gonna need more brown. Some skin tones because I don't really have any right now. The only skin tone color I have is that one, and I have enough white, which is not really skin tone, it's more like just if I want to make something ghastly, ghostly, or something like that, something scary might work. But I don't have peaches, I don't have beige, I don't have those kinds of colors. And I'm also gonna have to snip my toenails, but I'm not gonna do that on camera, don't worry. But I just wanted to hop on here, talk to you while I do those things. Like I said, a few orders to pack. In fact, three of them right now I will pack right away. Spoon's order of the bracelets and the knitting needle. I have them over here. So yeah, I'm gonna pack that. A little pink bunny and then some bracelets for someone else because I have two people ordering bracelets. One of my Facebook friends actually ordered a bunch from me, probably for her kids for Easter. And I feel bad that it's probably not gonna reach her in time. But also, I had COVID, and then after that, I was just like this week. I was just swamped, and I felt like basically no energy. After I went to that concert, like I was pretty much dead. My legs were dead anyway. My neck, my energy. But it did me good to go to that concert anyway. It made me feel so good. So I don't regret going. But but yeah, it's lowest price of the season right now. That's Michael's thing. It's probably in other shops as well, but you get super huge discounts. And yeah, like I can't pass that up. Um, and right now I have a big um amount of money coming anyway because I got a big order yesterday thanks to Spoon. So at least a small portion of that is gonna go towards my restocking, and the rest gonna go towards bills and expenses. Someone's talking to me. Oh, I thought that was my friend, but he's just reacting to my message. But I got like a double notification. But yeah. Mm. Yeah. So at least a little portion of what I got from that is gonna go towards it. I'm sorry, if I'm not talking right now. I'm just a bit distracted by some shit happening on Facebook. And I know I shouldn't swear. I let a little one pass through. I always forget that we're monitored now by the almighty algorithm, the alligator rhythm, as people on Facebook like to call it. We call it that because when you say the word algorithm in your post, it actually gets monitored and it gets restricted. Like it doesn't get removed or anything, but your reach will go down if you have any of the following words. So like Etsy, um, other platforms names like YouTube, even if you have a link, anything. Anything that asks for money, like a Kofi, I can't post my Kofi on Facebook. I can post it in the comments, but if I post it like in the post, it gets restricted. So yeah, you can't advertise on Facebook anymore without it being restricted, or limited is more accurate, you know? And I get that a lot of people find these posts annoying, but that's our livelihood. Really, if you find that annoying, like just block the person and you won't see it anymore. Don't even need to block them. You can just unfriend or unfollow them. You don't even need to unfriend them, even. You can just stop seeing their posts. You can just click on hide all posts by person and you won't see them anymore. Just a little life hack for you. If you're annoyed by one of your friends and you don't want to hurt their feelings and you still want to be friends, but you just don't want to see all their BS on social media, just hit the hide all posts button and you won't see it anymore and they will never know it. And you can just pretend and tell them, like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't really look at my news feed, and they will never know. Because personally, I don't really look at the news feed anyway, so I do miss a lot of posts, even if I've not hidden them purposefully. But like, if someone annoys you, you can just do that. But I don't keep up with notifications on Facebook. I mark them as read, and if I'm busy or anything, like, I forget to look back after. But I have a thing where if I see too many notifications, it just triggers the problem solving part of my brain and it makes me really anxious. So I just have to check them and read them and remove them. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't. That's one of the reasons I miss a lot of stuff, even on YouTube. But yeah, I give myself like at least $50 budget for this restock, and I'm gonna try to not go over that. I'm probably gonna check Walmart as well because Walmart has the burnout premium that I like and that I need for one of my projects. But it's $5. It's not that expensive. I don't need a lot of it. I just need like maybe two or three skeins of black and maybe one more of white to be sure. This is, by the way, for my in chains thing I'm making, the mosaic blanket that I adapted from the bag in 6L Designs book. And I'm working that, even though it's worsted, I'm working it with a 4 millimeter hook because I wanted it to be really tight and nice. And the yarn is fluffy anyway, so it's not gonna be, it's gonna look good. I've been looking at a lot of Reddit stories and a lot of ATA content like MID a hole, and right now I have one in my Reels Facebook, and it's about the husband wanting the husband stitch for her wife who got a baby, who just had a baby, and that is extremely stupid. That's very harmful, and it's a violation, especially if the woman didn't ask for this. But all of that is clickbait, by the way, when you see reels with those stories. But I just think they're entertaining to listen to. And the comments are always so entertaining because they get super angry. And you always get a few stupid trolls and people who really get people mad. Um, it's funny. It's just funny. But yeah, people, it is a real thing, by the way. Doctors perform this. And often they perform it without telling the lady. After the husband asks, a lot of them jokingly say, "Hey, could you put an extra stitch on there?" But sometimes this really happens, and it's extremely painful, and it's gonna cause issues. Like if a guy did this to me, I would leave him. Like I would sue for full custody and I would leave him. Nothing is done to my body without my consent. And that is a very big thing because I'm not gonna go into it too much, but just a content notice for people who might be sensitive to that stuff. I'm gonna talk about a very difficult issue now, but I'm not gonna go into it. I'm just gonna say the words. But I'm a survivor, and yeah, for me, my body integrity is very important because of that. Like nothing happens without me knowing about it and being notified about it. Hi, welcome here. Hope you're doing well today. So yeah, when I read stories like these, it always infuriates me that the person went behind that person's back, and asked the doctor to perform this, and the doctor actually did it. But also, on a more fun note, I'm excited to be going to my calls because I've not been there in a long while. A few months, maybe 2 or 3 months. I've ordered stuff once or twice, maybe since then, that I needed. Like, I needed stuffing to make plushies. By the way, if you didn't know, the reason I'm not on camera is because I'm cleaning my ears. And I just don't want to do that in front of people. I think it's a bit rude. And it would be a little bit disgusting. I'm almost done. I'm just being distracted by Facebook Reels. So let me know what is up with you, silent watcher. I stayed in home for most of in bed. Sorry, for most of the day. I had a really hard time getting out of bed right now. It's been that way for a few days, and it's cause partly because my roommate has been waking me super early, and then after that I go back to bed. But I'm also super tired, and I think I might have some symptoms of long COVID. Like I'm not sick anymore, I'm not contagious anymore, but often, like when you've had COVID, it takes you a few months before you get back to your true self, and some people never. Some people still have symptoms of long COVID years after. And I think I've been a little burnt out as well. But I hope everyone is doing well. And I really hope none of you are sick. Because let me tell you, especially not with COVID. If you are, I feel it's really tough. I know I've been complaining a lot about it, especially when I was sick. But it's kind of a lonely time when you can't see any of your friends or get distracted properly. So I'm already pretty alone as a person, I'd say. Like I don't actively go out and see friends. And it's one of the things that I was very excited about when I went to see the concert is I met up with my friend and her husband or life partner. I don't know what terms they use personally, so I'm gonna say partner, but I apologize for the burp. That was unintentional. I don't control this. I have very poor interoception of my burps. The rest of my body I am super aware, but the burps I do not control. And I got into trouble a lot for that as a kid, as you can imagine. Because for some reason, people find it rude to have a bodily function as normal as a burp. Farting at the table, I kind of understand because there's a smell associated, and like I'm gonna be able to come on camera very soon. Let me just give me a little moment before. But like, cause there's a smell associated and everything, and it can really be tough for some people while they heat to have a smell accompanying it. But a burp is just a quick noise, and yeah, it's annoying, but and it can be a little bit triggering and disgusting, but it's bubbles of air. It's mostly smell less. Like if you smell a burp, the person is burping like right into your nose. Like um, well, I would probably perceive it because I'm autistic. I can smell mostly anything, and yeah, I'm hypersensitive. But like most people tell me they don't perceive burp smells. But I guess it's just like this thing of society needing to be always exactly the same and like without any bumps and waves and just like very normative and you know let's follow the norms and all be the same and not make a fuss, not make a noise, not do anything that would slightly diverge from uh you know perfection. I'm starting to have a little bit of an ingrown nail, and I'm gonna have to fix that. So I got a cotton swab, and what I do is you remove the cotton from it and you put it under your nail, and it can help lift it up. If it doesn't work and you have reoccurring ingrown nails, I suggest going to your doctor. But for me right now, it's not that big, and it's worked in the past, so that's what I'm doing. Let's go to Etsy now so I can get on with this. Um, yeah, we're gonna do spoons order first because I have the things here. Or no, wait, actually, I'm just gonna go get a few more shipping supplies. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, this, that. I don't need three of them. Oh boy. Okay. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, but the like the little plastic strip just flew away. Like the protective strip that goes on the adhesive to make sure it doesn't stick to anything. It's just like stuck. I have a bunch of different sized envelopes from Amazon, and I'm kind of thinking, like, I know it's not enough to send my aunt her stuff, um, but I'm gonna keep it closed because I will have other orders, excuse me, to ship. So, yeah. So we have these. Let's go to the first one. My friend's order from Facebook. She's been waiting the longest, so um, let's where is the get postage label? get postage label. I know I'm saying it in a weird way. I apologize, but I feel silly and I feel weird. Oh, I forgot. I actually need to pick up the damn items if I want to send them. So she got the little chick and she got all the daisies. So she got all the little daisies. I'm gonna show them to you. Just let me grab them first. There we go. We have the little daisies. These are the daisy chain bracelets, actually. And it looks like this. But they're really cute and they're pastel-y in color. Like, amazing. Amazing. And the little chicken. So, this one is one of my favorites because look at this face. It's a very simple bracelet, but I just feel like it's cute. Okay, 8 grams. That's not big. 0.008. Yeah, I struggle putting those in like yeah. Oh, I forgot to weigh the entire package because I'm silly like that. And we use one of Carrie's little papers like this to wrap the order. Carrie is my friend, by the way. She was known as the spinning spider, but she stopped her dyeing business, I believe, because of a lot of issues in her personal life that I'm not going to talk about. But yeah. But years ago, I purchased from her a Halloween advent thing with Halloween yarns, like hand-dyed yarns. These are mini skeins. And I've done a live while I work on the rectangle shawl I made from that stuff. And it's really fun and colorful. So, yeah. Let's wrap the little daisies. I'm just gonna put them in that black paper, and then I'm gonna write a thank you note. Thank you for your support. It took so much time with sick, 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 and all. Me trying to write a note is like the end of the world because dyspraxia and dysgraphia make it really hard. But I just wrote her a note, and so we're gonna wrap this tightly. Oh boy, the little ties for the bracelets, they're flying all over the place. But yeah, what I like to do is I like to first just fold over the edges, and then like you know when you make a wrap, like a wrap sandwich thing with a tortilla, and a tortilla, and you fold over the edges. That's kind of what I do with these packages. And I can even like fold this back a little bit, and then fold it over. And this is the package. You just put a sticker on there, and it does the job. Like it's not perfect, and I understand it's creased, and that is gonna piss some people off. But okay, but for me, it's not big issues. Like, look, I just put a little vampire. I think that's super adorable. And we're even gonna put more stickers on it to make it super extra cute, because she's waited a long time and she has children and a family, so I'm guessing like some of them are gonna be gifts for people. So we're gonna put little skeletons and little cute stickers like this. Thank you, Pearl. I appreciate your order and all the support you've given me. Like, it's not her first purchase from my shop. I'm gonna put a little note though, because I'm gonna print all my stuff all at once. So we're gonna put, I'm not giving freebies with bracelet orders, because otherwise it would cost much more to ship, because these are flat envelopes. And sadly, I don't really have that many stickers anymore. I used to have quite a bit. I have to restock on that sometime. So I just wrote her name on the envelope for now, and later I'm gonna print everything. There we go. Okay, so get postage label. Clearance dot. Okay. Yes. Oh, 17 grams. So we're gonna put 20 to be sure, because the little label you stick on there, it's always like a little bit heavy anyway. Oops. Yeah. I'm just like, whoa. I'm just like putting this on the note because it's slipping away. It's not sticking. These are I'm gonna show you, but these are were from Killstar, but they're damaged. They're damaged a little bit. Okay, that's not good. we're gonna do we're gonna do the thing now. 1950, and it's like, this is so thin. It's under a centimeter to ship it. I don't even know. Oh yeah, okay, it's the right weight. Okay. Hey. This is ridiculous. I have to enter every single thing. I have to enter the what I meant is I have to enter the package weight on every single thing. It's 2.20, but 2.0.20, but I have to write it under every single item, and it doesn't even say, whoa, what's that? I don't understand. Oh. Okay, I get it now. Although there's still a thing I don't get. So there's 0.002 for each item. That's like a rough estimate. That's not the perfect estimate, but gonna have to deal with that because Etsy's shipping things are stupid. Purchase. There we go. Done. Now we do Spoon's order. And I might have to go through Canada Post because Etsy doesn't allow you to add items. So we might have to go through Canada Post. So I'm going to do that. And just like apply the label. Like if I want to send you the knitting needles through Etsy, I would have to add all the BS stuff. Like it's absolute BS how this works, but I would have to do 2 separate packages, and we don't have the mental strength to do it right now. So we're just gonna do it this way instead. No, I don't want to boost my account security. I don't have a phone anymore. The new website is launching soon. Okay. Okay. Great new shipment then. Oh. This is all very complicated. And that's the United States. Yeah. Yeah, it's not letting me do it through Canada Post because your address is not in the format that it accepts. So I'm gonna have to see how I do this because I'm not gonna be able to get a postage label through Etsy because I have to declare all the items, and since we have knitting needles on there, they're not gonna Like they're not gonna pass at customs because they're like uh I don't know how to explain this, but you can't do it basically. You can't do it because it's not a declared item, but it's pointy and all, and it's not gonna pass security. They're gonna open it. If I would have like sent just an extra item that's from something else, yeah, that wouldn't have been a problem. But since I have to do it this way, hi, welcome in. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, since I'm sending you other stuff as well, we're gonna have to check. We're gonna have to talk about this. And you're gonna have, if you don't mind, like I would really appreciate having your um like formal because you have a PO box, but like your formal PO box thingy, like the way you would add it yourself, if that makes sense. Oh, even on PayPal, like it's oh, I get it. I get why I don't have this. It's on a base, isn't it? I'm gonna recheck with Canada Post, but I don't want to do this for too long today, though, because I have to go very soon. I'm sorry. I'm not like gonna give any details, but I'm trying to be vague. But yeah, um, goodness, I'm sorry. Canada Post is really an annoying thing at times, and now I'm not even able to access the thing. All they give me is the support page, but I don't want the support page. I want to send something. I want to send a package. It's not letting me do it anymore. Okay. Create shipping label. Create shipment. Yeah, I'm gonna have to message you about that, I really think, because yeah, right now it's like not letting me do that. I'm sorry, I'm struggling. Yeah, I'm gonna need your help with how to formally address this specific one. Because I can't do it through Etsy since I'm shipping you something else. Like I said, Etsy doesn't let you add on Etsy items, basically. So I'm gonna message you through there now. Because I'm telling you, this is not gonna pass security. Because knitting needles being metal and all that, they're gonna catch on very quickly that it's not only friendship bracelets, and I don't want to get fined for this. Because I could write like knitting supplies, but then it doesn't match the photo. Like I could write. I can't. I can't like put a notice for two separate items. Goodness. If anyone knows if that's even possible. On because I know how to do it if I were to say open two orders. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this. And uh all it says on Etsy, like in the help thing, is how to have multiple labels into one, but that's not what I want to do. I want to add a description box so I can add another item. Canada Post lets you do it, but Etsy doesn't. I'm gonna be right back. My ear hurts right now. I lost my comb. Oh, I'm sad. I like this comb. It worked well. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna have to leave soon because I'm gonna be stuck in traffic and I really don't want that right now. And also, like, I can't declare it as a gift either through Etsy. So I'm really gonna have to like pay for shipping through Canada Post. All right. I'm gonna tell everyone have a good day basically. I'm a little bit like not happy about Etsy's shipping things right now. Like I can't edit anything. I can't add an item from there because like it doesn't take into account the things that you might send outside of Etsy. The website is not made for that. So I would have to send it to you separately, but Canada Post is just not letting me put your address in. It's not letting me address it properly since this is not a standard address. So yeah, I'm gonna message you about it later, but right now I really need to leave. But thank you everyone. I hope you all have a good day. And again, my links are still up there. If you want to check out my Etsy shop, I would really appreciate that. I have a bunch of items on there, and this is the shawl I was making yesterday. It's coming along nicely. It's it's got the next color going with the more black areas, the bigger black areas, and it's just gonna slowly change to more and more black as it goes, and it's just gonna be beautiful that way. I have a bunch of yarn spill because I tried to find the outside of the cake, but it was so tucked in that it would not do that. Yeah, but so I have like all the yarn spread out on my desk here. But I could also send the little peep. Yeah, I could send the peep. All right, we're gonna. No, I'm gonna do this tonight because right now I'm just really pissed at Canada Post. I'm just gonna message my friend. He'll be disappointed not to get it now, but um, yeah. But I'm pissed with Canada Post. Yeah, I'm a little bit pissed because um I would have had time to put everything in the mail, but the the post office closes in 40 minutes, and by the time I'm back from Michael's, it's already gonna be closed because Michael's is 40 minutes away from here, and there's no post office on the way. There's no post office nearby, so I'm gonna message Spoon later. But I gotta go. So thanks everyone. And I really hope you're not struggling as much as I am with stupid postal services not having options and not working. But yeah, whenever something is not standard address, whenever you have like a PO box that is maybe not written in the standard way, or it's like non-standard address in any way, shape, or form, Canada Post doesn't detect it. It doesn't detect any European or Asian countries either, and it doesn't detect like I don't think it detects addresses for anyone else. Like no international addresses are in their system, or either that or they're in a format that I don't know, because I use the format the person sends me usually. Like I will type it in the way they tell me, but Canada Post has it in a way that doesn't work for some reason. You have to put it in their magical way that they don't tell you. Like you have to put it in according to Canada Post standards, but the standards are different in some countries. And since uh, this one in particular has the same like place as a normal US address, but it's not quite like whenever you have any PO box or any funky thing or whatever, there's always like problems. At one point, I was sending a package to my friend in Hungary, and we had to do it twice because the first time around it got resent back because instead of putting apartment one, for example, I don't remember the exact number, and I was not gonna say anyway, but like just for example, instead of saying apartment one, it was lower floor door one, and like Canada Post completely freaked out at that, and we had to do it a second time, and like we shipped it to a different address to make sure we wouldn't have any problems, and then it worked. But like that's crazy, that's annoying as heck. And I'm not pleased with that. I'm just gonna say it, I'm not pleased at that. And it cost her a bunch of money because she wanted me to do the priority shipping thing to make sure that it would be tracked and arrive, not priority but like the just like tracking, but purchasing tracking for Europe is super expensive from Canada. So like we were just it's just to say that we were struggling to even do anything. So it just wouldn't work. And finally, when after she spent like something like $25 for shipping, she still got custom fees that were out of this world because in Hungary they have quite bad custom fees because of the laws in place and whatnot. Like um, she ordered stuff from Skinny Puppy because she was getting Skinny Puppy merch, and she got a bunch of custom fees, and they wouldn't even release her package. She had to go and bother them until they released the package. So yeah, there's been a few problems around packages in general, not just there but all over the place. But thanks everyone, and I hope you all have a good day. I'm sorry, I said I did it. I wasn't gonna do it on camera, and I'm so distracted that I did. I apologize for that. Sorry for the trauma it occasioned. I'm just like very anxious about leaving now, because I'm gonna be stuck in traffic for a while, and it's gonna be like sardines in there. But yeah, thank you everyone. Bye. And Spoon, I'm gonna message you when I come back, and we're gonna figure this thing out. I promise. But like I said, since these are knitting needles and are metal, I don't want to be like charged with anything. So I want to play it safe, and I want to buy the proper shipping labels, and like I want to write in the description that those are knitting needles, but Etsy doesn't let me do that since you got the package from me separately. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna do that as soon as possible, I promise. But they're not gonna be shipped until Monday because right now it's about to close. But bye, everyone. I hope you all have a good day, night, whatever. And yeah, thank you. I'm so